Thank you for listening to today's episode of Morons Madness. Please visit our social media pages and give us a like and follow. Every like and follow, share, and download helps us get out there and get ears on what we're doing. Please also leave us a review on iTunes and Facebook, as well as visit our Patreon page. All links in the description below. Now on to our scheduled episode. Valencia goes up to Torban. Torban, shut your gobstopper. Sit out here and look out. Your big sister's got some work to do.
So who would like to start the conversation with the bartender?
Yes, I wanted to go talk to the women. The dancers or, barmaids.
I also want to find, the darkest, shadiest, weirdest person in here.
So the bartender spits into his glass and how can I help you, my fine feather friend?
Yeah, I'm in the search for the looking side to side, the Silver Quadrille.
You can see the guy kind of shift his eyes around and raise an eyebrow. He's like, now why would you think I have something to do with that?
I don't know. I was told that they've been pretty active in this neighborhood and I'm looking to get a job done.
Look, friend, I can provide you with drink, and if you pay enough time, you'll have to pay extra with some quality entertainment for the night. But I don't know nothing about no killer gang.
I'm going to take the gold coin out of my feathers. I'm going to ruffle my feathers a bit.
I just like the idea that you don't have a purse. You literally have just hidden all the coins.
When you
feathers.
see a bird ruffle into it's that's what I'm doing with.
He thinks you're puffing yourself up against the end of the fence.
I'm gonna grab the piece of gold and start nibbling on it.
I can tell you two things. There might be a stall in a certain bathhouse nearby that leads down to the basement, and there also might be a certain merchant in the area that you could talk to for contact. It'll cost you more than that for more though.
What does the merchant sell?
I can't seem to remember. If only I had some sort of shiny, sparkly thing worth, I don't know, about the same as the piece you gave me before.
Yeah, well, I can work on getting that for some more information.
Not happening until it's in hand, my friend.
Oh, of course. But I appreciate the info so far, and then I flick the gold coin into this glass that he's cleaning.
Yeah, as quick as probably you've ever seen someone pocket a coin.
Yeah.
Okay, pocket the coin.
And then I'm gonna have a couple more sips of the ale that's in front of me, and I'm gonna look for one of these fools.
All right, which one of you fools would like to volunteer next?
Can I do a spot hidden or whatever that is?
Are you looking for the weird?
For a weird person, probably sitting in the shadows.
You look over in one of the far corners and you see kind of like a heavily clothed person wearing rags and such, and he's probably about this. He looks almost like a halfling, but is a bit smaller, and you can't see much except for some tint of green on some pale skin, and there is a large mug in front of him.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna approach him. Fine sir, seems like you're all alone over here. How's it going?
Good morrow, my friend. How may I help you?
Oh, my friends are, we're all kind of looking for something in particular, and I'm wondering if you'd be able to help.
Unfortunately, Rabbit has no friends. Rabbit is alone.
Well, would you like some friends?
And he throws back his hood, and you see a half goblin. He's half goblin, half.
You look like you know some things.
How can Rabbit help?
I feel like you know some things about some very interesting goings on in the city.
Rabbit knows the sewer.
You know the sewer? That's very interesting. Do you live down there?
No. Rabbit lives under dock.
Oh, so so you know the comings and goings of a lot of things.
No. Rabbit goes from dock to sewer and back to dock.
Oh.
When he stops in between, he drops off poop for the local farmers. They use it as fertilizer.
Oh, so you gather poop from the sewers.
That is Rabbit's job. Self-employed.
Oh, I do like...
My side hustle is to sort through the poop and find nice things. I'm still working on my side hustle.
So, do you see any weird goings on in the sewers at all?
There's a lot of poop.
As a sewer would.
There has been some folk down there.
Yeah. What have you seen?
Has shit gone down between them?
How would you say the diet of this nation is?
I think as whole,
There's a lot of them.
Oh, man.
I'd help need more wheat in diet. Firm things up.
Well, I'm sure, but I'm. What about these people that you've seen in the sewer?
Rabbit does not go near them.
Oh, well, could you, at some point, could you show me where they're hiding out?
They are not hiding.
They're not hiding.
Oh, no. Rabbit avoids them easily. They don't like Rabbit. They say, Rabbit, why you take bucket of poop? And I say, bucket all I have. If I had barrel, I'd use barrel.
So you talk to them.
No, they yell at me.
Oh.
Rabbit thinks they hurt deep inside. Rabbit thinks they had rough childhood. Rabbit is well adjusted.
Rabbit need gun.
Robert Libertarian. Think myself, make my own self. Not need support from a higher authority.
That's why I pick up poop.
I a self-made man. Well, halfling, half goblin. To be honest, Rabbit had a hard time growing up. Was shunned by many.
Well, you do have a friend here, so I'd be more than happy to.
Rabbit appreciates that. Rabbit has PhD in psychology, so Rabbit knows that it's best to lean on others in a non-capitalistic way. Wait, no, pro-capitalism. Rabbit confused about actual goals of libertarian. Robert might need to sleep on things.
Oh, okay. Well,
You tuckered him out. Robert very tired. Robert brain worked very hard.
well, would you like to meet my friends? And I'm sure that you could assist us on our quest here.
Robert thinks little mousy man not listen good. Robert said he tired.
Well, would you like to hang out tomorrow?
Maybe. Robert, think on.
Well, my name is Thorn. I'm actually working with the king right now, so.
Robert not trust high level of authority.
Well, either do I. This is kind of a.
Are you a cop? You have to tell Robert if you are.
Robert had permit.
No law says Robert cannot collect raw sewage.
No, oh no, that is not what that's not what we're out here for.
Robert read the law. Robert mostly knows how to read.
That's good, yeah. Like I said, if you need to get a hold of me, you know the people to alert.
Robert will be here tomorrow.
Oh, you're gonna be here right here?
Robert finds schedule easy to follow. Otherwise, Robert head hurts.
So what time about do you get here?
After Robert done collecting sewage, Robert have rough understanding of time.
Oh, well, so what part of the sewer do you?
You asking a lot of time about Robert's sewage job.
Well,
Robert applied for copyright on concept of business. Robert has IP. You can't take Robert idea. I mailed it to Robert's self.
I'm not really interested too terribly much on the sewage business. I think that's a great option for you. I just want to know how to reach you if I need you ever.
Robert be here sometime during day. Eventually before he goes sleep at night.
I will be sure to keep you in mind if I ever see you in the sewers. Yeah, I'll say hi.
This sound good to Robert. This sound good to Robert.
Sounds good. I'll see you around.
Shake hand.
Sure.
Roll a Constitution.
I rolled an 8.
We'll deal with that at a later date, but you have something now. The barkeep looks over, is like, talking to Robert, huh?
Yeah, he's a very interesting character.
Yeah. You touch him,
I shook his hand.
that'll be 1 gold.
Okay.
And he literally reaches to like this like way up bottle of just like clear glass, and he holds it as far from him and pops the cap off of it, and immediately you can smell it. It's 5 feet away from you, but it's basically gasoline. And he just pours it into a cup and he's like, just put your hand in this.
Oh, great. And I make sure that my hand is all over that gold coin as I pop it over to him.
He catches it in the bottle and shakes the bottle up, and
then leaves it in the bottle, and it's just all gold coins.
he looks, he probably has like 100 gold pieces in that bottle, and just puts it back up on the top.
100 people have shaken Rob's hands.
No, but you know, he comes in sometimes and he'll bump somebody or like,
It's a little close.
yeah. He's a small person, but it's close quarters.
Alright, so that's where my gold coin went.
I like to think that he saves up that money
I'm not gonna lie, everything you guys do is gonna cost a gold coin.
Great.
Since we have none between all of us.
Where's River during all of this?
He was at the bar.
What's
He's at
with
the
these
bar.
homies? Valencia, what are you doing?
Okay.
Your brother's been chucked out.
Yep, and I already went out there, so I came back in.
Roll perception.
Perception? Cool. 7.
Okay, tell me what you're looking for.
I'm looking for costuming, actually.
Costuming?
Yes, because I'm sure the bar maidens have special, garb and corsets that they wear.
Yes.
Bustier. So
Yes.
I'm looking for extra bar maiden clothing.
You see a number of barmaids, in quotation marks, upstairs on the hanging out on the banister.
With Jonathan?
Jonathan and another barmaid have entered a room. Your gold coin is gone by the time you leave. Tell you, I'm gonna get every single one of those motherfucking things back. You can saunter up. They look like they're just chatting amongst themselves.
Okay, do I have to make another perception to see if I see any extra clothing?
No one is going to keep extra corsets and such in a bar.
Well, I mean,
Goes
if they like, lived up there doing.
Yeah, you can go upstairs and roll me another perception.
Yes, I will do that. I hate fucking perception.
I'm sure if you go into the room with little Jonathan.
Yep, 3.
Other than the women, you know what? You could swear that it's nothing but men's breeches.
Okay.
Pants from men you think probably got chased out of here in a hurry.
Okay. Can I go up to the women using charisma and try to
Apply for a job?
kind of, yeah.
What do you want, honey?
Do I have to roll my first
Yes,
charisma first? See if I can even do that. So 19 plus 3. So 22, yeah.
Okay. Changes how I should react.
I'm looking for work.
You're looking here in this establishment?
Yeah, doing what you do.
We serve liquor.
Oh, please.
Hey, Denver, she wants in. No, not like that. No, she wants the job. She wants a job. Yeah. No, go get her a costume. No, Denver, no. Put that down. Yeah, no, that one. Do that one. She's pale. Real pale. Like a... What was that word I just asked you for, Denver?
Ghost.
Like a vampire, yeah. Look, so you want to start today?
Yes, right now.
Or no.
Why don't you go downstairs? You show me what you got. Really, Denver over there has got a red bustier. Why don't you throw that on? Go downstairs and just work it for a little bit. Really take a turn on the dance floor.
Okay.
By the way, be careful. There is no dance floor. We serve liquor. They get grabby. If they get too grabby, you charge them some money.
So, Valencia puts on the bustier and goes downstairs. I take it there's like a band or something, or people playing like flutes and fiddles and...
Denver follows you down with an accordion and just like sits down in like a big green dress that's like way too poofy, so it's like up here, and she rests her elbows on it and just starts playing the accordion.
Okay. So, can Valencia... Okay, would I use an acrobatics or an athletics?
I would say, I don't know, what are you trying to do?
Dance on the bar.
You're gonna full on Coyote Ugly this thing?
Yep.
Oh god. Wouldn't that just be dex?
No, that would probably
Acrobatics.
be acrobatics.
20?
Yeah, no, you do a fantastic job. You're just twirling and twisting. Your bustier compliments you
Your
well.
heaving breast.
Trying not to knife people like as you go past them because it's just kind of built.
Actually,
You're lucky little Jonathan isn't there.
Torban, can you roll a perception?
You're
Can we
outside.
all
by the
roll
way.
a
He's outside,
perception?
though.
That's...
No. I just
I sense a disturbance. My sister's dancing.
men are leering at my sister.
Oh God! Natural one.
He doesn't see a thing.
Or does he see everything? Which is worse?
He actually sees through your eyes.
You have a weird twin moment.
This is the prettiest he knows you've ever been.
No, you don't see with the one. They absolutely fail.
I'm too engrossed in my own activities. Fighting.
Just sitting outside.
I am outside playing beggar, and anybody who doesn't give me money but
Don't you
wants
have
to
like
close,
the most garish colored clothes?
they flip inside out.
Oh god.
Your cloak does, not your clothes.
That's true. Yeah.
So you're just sitting there, pale as possible,
Yep.
just wrapped in a cloak,
Yeah.
doing like the full like
And, Yep. Full on like,
alms for the poor,
Alms,
alms for the poor.
begging my heart out, but I'm not
Have a
too worried
sick
about
boy
it
at home.
because if they just walk too close, I'm trying to cut some coin purses. Because honestly, I either get money or they try and fight me. I don't care which.
You do a really good job doing acrobatics on a bar. The bartender is taken back because obviously he's here to sell liquor. Roll an arousal for the bartender. 14, he's pretty aroused.
So, while I'm
Wait, is that a con multiplier? Never mind.
So while I'm sitting at the bar, and this is all going on probably above me,
Don't look up. Don't
don't look.
Everything's going on above you.
I roll a 14. Do I notice if the bartender's aroused? Or very intrigued? No, there's a reasoning behind
He's
this.
gonna bite it.
I have to try to get gold to find out more information. I'm going to try to sell the other piece of the group for information.
You're gonna whore out somebody that you only know for like an hour.
You're gonna try
Yeah,
to
but-
pour out my sister?
You're trying to pour me
None
out.
of you know
I
that,
have knives.
and he
You're a
doesn't
bird.
know that you're not. I mean, you just randomly jump on his bar.
Technically,
And you wanna work
she's
for her.
already whoring herself out.
Yeah, she
so
already
she's
works
doing
here.
your work for you.
And he doesn't know that you're with her.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna give you her. And he's gonna be like,
Yeah, try to
no.
picture. Yeah, try to pick that out. Actual bar.
why
Hey,
can't I?
that girl over there. You give me a gold piece. You can fuck her. How do you know her? I don't.
No,
But we're
no.
brothers.
I'm gonna just
You
roll
lie.
deception on this to try to get it to work.
Man, I might
It's gonna
give
be real
myself a kill.
difficult.
Jake, somehow you're turning the party against you already.
Not the first time.
None of this know this. None of them know this, and we need to get more information. So,
Yes, and some of them are working on it. Yeah, out of game, like, I'm completely on board. So, yeah, he noticed that the bar.
Yeah, your 14 notices.
so I see you like one of my companions. Who?
Inspiration point.
Yeah.
She's not half bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen her dance before, but I know she can play a pretty good flute. Who?
The who is just so awkward at the end. I love it.
I'd be intrigued.
Yeah. Well, I can work something out if I get a little bit more information from you about where this bathhouse.
You
and-
seal the deal, you'll get the information.
I need the information first. Do you see how feisty that one is?
And wait, can I roll like a perception or an alertness?
no, you absolutely can.
If I
This is
can
happening-
hear this?
is like you're on they're on the bar. She's sitting right here. The bartender is where I am. By the way, listeners, we play at a bar.
But not like out at a bar.
Like
it's
literally,
not,
it's
it's
not
not
a
a
I only have all
establishment.
Only a 5?
Yeah. My
They're
perception.
really
is
into
fine.
this music.
She's
Even though
getting
it's
feisty.
Denver is like really trying to like pick up the pace and add staccato so you can like really wiggle your hips. And just her head is smashing on the cymbal against the wall. So roll a deception. See if you can convince him that you can do this.
I fucking nail it like a boss. 22.
Shit, what's your plus to
I
deception?
get +5 to deception because that's one of my.
Oh yeah, warlock's a charisma
Yeah.
right there. All right, he believes you.
Cool.
Didn't even bother to roll against it. Just like
Okay, okay. No, I will show you how
you could
hard.
roll a 20.
All right. I got a 15. So he's a little sus, but he believes you.
Yeah, feisty as shit. Who?
There's a bathhouse about 4 blocks from here towards city center called the Dragon's Breath, run by an actual dragon. Don't bring up the fact that someone's dealing out of his basement to the dragon. He's not going to be happy if he finds out. And then the merchant is a shoe merchant. He runs a shop called Heel Turn.
Yeah. So thanks for the information. Do you have a room up? I think you live in your own establishment.
Oh god, no, I can't afford to live here.
Oh.
We rent all our rooms all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Okay. Well, what time do you guys close?
Friend, I run a whorehouse in the literal capital of an empire, we do not close.
You open 24/7.
I mean, I'm not, but they are.
When do you get off?
It depends on your friend over there.
I know. That's why I'm trying to figure out a time. What time do you get done with work?
Whenever she says she's ready.
Okay. What time do you get done bartending at this establishment so I can work out a room to pay for and get everything set up for you?
I'll be done around 7.
Okay. Well, she'll be up in the room.
I like how you're still getting it, just like bobbing your head.
She'll be up in the room furthest on the end at 8 for you.
You can see he
So
just
get
kind of
in there
reaches
and get
down and
ready.
adjusts his 14, and he agrees.
So, do I make any gold while I'm dancing?
Yes, I will say that you make about 20 silver.
Who is picking that silver up?
It's all along the bar, and
She's
the bartender
dances.
makes sure that if anyone reaches for it, he slaps their hand.
She
He's here
actually has
for-
a coin purse that they're like slipping into. It's like a garter belt.
That's
but
all.
it's-
Right, you should be
So
proud.
after the dance is done, and
Your part's done. We're deciding her part of the dancing part.
okay, well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just laying it out. So after the dance is done, and I'm going to hoo to everybody in the bar, all the people I came in with.
It's a good thing that you've established that is some sort of signal to leave the
No,
bar.
I'm just when I say who, I mean go talk to everybody in the bar to tell them,
Okay.
and get River off his feel bad about.
Ah,
being
geez,
bad.
guys, I don't know. I don't think this establishment is on the up and up.
It right.
I mean, River sees me dancing, so.
Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable about that in the first
So
place.
while I'm dancing, is there any... I would have to make a perception, I guess. I'll roll a perception to see if I perceive anything. No, I definitely don't. I have 2.
River literally comes up and like taps you on the knee as you're like dancing.
Reach.
Yeah.
He's standing
on the
on a
bar.
bar stool,
Oh, okay.
like reaching up, and he's like, Valencia, we gotta pack up, and I think your little bird friend has come up with some leads. You're doing some unscrupulous things. Have you heard the good light of Pelor?
Can I make a persuasion to tell him that I don't know who he is?
Yeah.
So, I got a 17 to persuade. I'm sorry, I don't,
I have to
I
roll
don't
an
know
intelligence
you.
to see if River comes up
I
with
mean,
it. Like, does he catch, or does he just like get really confused that you're persuading him
Because I am
that
in
you
different clothes. There could be another female sugar guy.
Okay, how many
Yeah.
female Shakai are there?
He's like, is this like a thing? Are you doing a thing?
I'm
Okay, I'm gonna go
sorry.
check in with your brother. Oh, boy. He did not tell me this assignment was gonna be this hard. Barkeep, can I have another apple juice?
That's all I've been drinking is apple juice.
He leaves you, and I guess everyone else like convenes. Is that the general consensus?
I mean, would I be done by that point?
I mean, I'm sure it
Can you
only
roll
lasts.
charisma?
I don't
Yeah,
know how
roll
long
a
this has been
Constitution.
happening. I don't know how long this has been going on.
Roll a Constitution.
12.
12 minutes, that's probably more than they usually get.
Probably.
Well, but you're a halfling, so you should probably count that in half.
I think you should double it, you're a hardy people.
Yeah. 24.
That's why he lasted 12 minutes. She's
Plus
probably
well
very
practiced,
upset that
probably.
it took so long because now she's losing money.
Denver's tabulating time spent, work lost. So you come down, Boise says thank you.
What?
I said thank you, little man.
Ah. You're welcome.
Okay.
Your hands are surprisingly supple for the size.
You have like little baby hands, but not creepy.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable now. And Boise turns around and leaves. So everybody but Valencia.
Did you just say Boise?
Yeah, like Idaho.
Yep.
Kashidaho.
Denver, Boise, and then an unnamed third one. Valencia's still dancing. River walks outside, beckons to everyone else to walk outside so they can go talk to Torban.
Do I notice
Your
them?
sister's doing just a real old thing on the bar in there.
Do I see this? I come through.
By the way,
Yeah, I do.
So I'm fairly heavily
20 G
cloaked.
pop.
I'm going to roll a deception. All right. So when River tries to talk to me, I throw a little rasp in my voice.
Trying to be someone else.
Rolled a 15, and I just say to him, "I'm sorry, sir. Do I know you?"
You realize you're one of the pale elf types? There's literally no other elves in the area. And on the world, there are no more elves. You are one, and he points inside, and two of the only elves.
I believe that I'm a human.
I like how you guys are trying to deceive the one person that you really can't deceive because it's his life type of job.
Derail the story. Derail the story. How much silver did I acquire while I've been this?
5 copper.
Yes.
Silver. Not as cool as me.
Torban, can you go get your sister? She's pretty free up on the dance. That's not dance floor. It's more of like a bar. Who?
I try and walk in. I just try and walk right back into the bar.
It's gonna get me every time. The hill giant, who's like literally sitting with his head like kind of tilted against the roof, is paying attention solely to her. He does not care about you.
Great. Yep, I walk in. Well, we gotta go.
Listen here, I'm working, trying to get some information.
It looks like you're just
Actually-
building up the tally of fingers I have to break. I make my way up to the bar, just shoving people, saying, "Eyes down, look the other way. What are you looking at?"
So several drunks just fall asleep after you like push their head to the table because they're tired.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a performance.
You're
to-
outside.
Oh, okay. I thought it was still.
Everybody
we're all outside.
everyone dragged it
You
outside.
Okay.
Avert your eyes, and now you're going to have to stop me from literally picking you up off the bar and shouldering you.
I kind of want to kick him in the face because he's my brother. What would I do with that?
Performance.
Well, first you have to oppose the strength he's doing.
Yeah, he's trying to
capture you.
literally
Okay.
pull you off.
Yep,
so.
14.
14 plus 1?
So we're officially in squabble mode. Like, she's kind of winning, but like,
Yeah, she's kind of just like holding your head with her fist as you're trying to like pull her leg, and she's trying to like pull it back. You're not making any headway, but she's still stuck.
this is one of those situations where like her hand is on my head, and I swat her hand away just to have her then take her other hand and put it on my head.
Yeah.
I'm not playing around. We've gotta go.
Fine, Torvon. Let me go upstairs and get my stuff.
You go upstairs, and Boise is like dressed, like trying to like fit into your clothes, and she's like, "Is this company merch? Like, this is not fitting me.
Boise, get out of my stuff.
This is yours.
Yes.
Oh, it's nice.
Does she
It's
not
good.
fit in because she eats too many potatoes?
She is a sturdy Midwestern woman.
With those childbearing hips.
They're all sturdy.
Unfortunately, she has borne too many children.
I sit at the bar and put down a piece of copper. I need something.
Water. He literally just slides you an empty glass and pours some water in it.
I take my copper back.
He takes the glass back.
Put down 2 copper.
He slides you a bigger glass of water.
Wow. Man, I liked punching you earlier.
After a while, you're addressed, and
Can I keep my
sure.
slut costume?
Your Moulin Rouge outfit.
I go outside.
I follow.
Okay, River is explaining to Little John. He's like, this sweater, it's thick build. You can tug it, it won't like unravel. Like try, it won't.
What?
You know what? I don't know why I brought this up.
I then like start pulling on it.
No. No. And he like tugs it back, and he's just like, we're not doing this right now.
It's nice.
Yeah.
So as they walk back out and all that's going on, I tell everybody. So we've got two options. I found out that there is a secret entrance in the Dragon's Breath bathhouse, which is nearby, that will get us get us a meeting with the
Quadrille.
Otherwise, we can go to a shoe merchant at the
A shoe and potion merchant.
at the heel turn, spelt like health heal. He has some information that we can gather about the quadrille.
I actually have an acquaintance. I think that's what I'm going to call him from now on. But he can get us through the sewers if needed. He collects shit.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but my feathers don't do well in shit. So, I think the secret entrance in the Dragon's Breath is probably the best option right now.
Yes, I would agree with the bird.
But again, if we need him, I lost gold because I talked to him.
So he's a hooker.
Did he sell you shit?
He touched me. It
They
was
generally do that.
little Jonathan. He was not a hooker.
Someone's ashamed.
Yeah, are you slut shaming right now?
I was wondering what that smell was.
Yeah,
Smells like gasoline.
Smells like
Pure
shit,
gasoline.
Shit, gasoline, and bad decisions.
Regret.
Regret.
Under my breath to Valencia, just say, it's weird how like owls always know everything.
It's because they have a lot of room up there.
That makes sense.
but yeah, if like I said, we have somebody that's on our side in the sewers.
Well, personally, I don't really care where we go.
Well,
Just,
you obviously have no information for us that we had to go to this shitstorm.
Well, I mean, he did have the information to bring us to this.
No, he did
Bar.
not.
Yes.
He's the one who brought
He
us
did.
here.
He's the one that brought us to the bar, but it wasn't his idea to bring us to the bar in the first place.
No, it was mine.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but he still knew where it most likely would
I'm
find
sure that if we
information.
would have wandered this city long enough, we would have found it without him.
I'm right here.
Probably not.
I don't like sewers. Listen,
So let's go to the Dragon's
house.
Breath bathhouse.
do you know
I
how
could
much-
use one of those hot stone massages.
Yeah.
See, River's on board. Let's go, River.
Yeah, he
Hop
wants to
up
have
on
that
River's
like
shoulder.
Riverstone.
Huh? Yeah, that's my name. Yeah, you're clever.
Yeah. Right.
Hop up on River and dig a talon into him to direct him and direct him in the right direction. Get him moving.
All right, Trickle, where are we going?
It's Dragon's Breath is this way. That's over there. And so you guys go back towards the center of town, and you come across this. You see this massive thing, and there are like probably 24 chimneys on the top. It's a long building, probably one of the longest ones you've seen outside of the castle. And there are just chimneys that are spitting steam. You all notice that it is probably like 5 to 10 degrees warmer as you get close to this bathhouse. And it smells delightful. It smells like all sorts of flowers and spices. It's probably one of the most exotic things any of you have experienced in terms of like scents and aromas and stuff. And you walk in, there's a big front lobby, and there is a dais that takes up most of the back part of the lobby, and there is just a giant blue and pink drake lounging across this, and you just see like 3 or 4 small little goblins with buckets of hot water just like dumping it on there and like running into a back room and then running back out with a new bucket of water and dumping it on this drake. And you see probably 4 different hallways leading away from the drake that you would assume go off to different parts of the spa.
While we're walking in and we see the drake, I'm going to quietly mention to everybody the Quadrille are running undercover underneath here. That's what I've heard. But the drake doesn't know. So to make sure we get in to find the Quadrille, don't let the drake know.
I only hear part of it.
What part do you hear?
Undecided yet.
Val, this place makes my nose itchy.
My lords, what brings you here?
Do you have the facilities?
My love, the girls' room is that way. And she points over there. Down the left, about 3 doors in, to the left.
Left and then left.
Yes, I'm looking to get these filthy feathers cleaned and scrubbed.
I have just the room for you, love. To the right, 3 doors down, and then to the right.
Do you have a place where I can get my my armor polished and like a good old back rub?
The polishing, not here, love. The back rub, however, down the back, 3 doors, then down the back again.
Sounds good.
All the 3 doors that don't lead anywhere. The first 3, so don't bother. And you too.
It's like, I don't even cover my face as I sneeze.
You see a goblin do like a straight-on like bodyguard thing where he just like jumps in front of the drake, and you just see like phlegm hit him in the chest, and it's like a full like bullet has struck him, and you just see his body like just fall lifelessly, and then 2 more goblins come and like drag him by the feet away, and then
What flowers are in here?
all of them. Literally, I have every flower.
Jesus, you're killing me.
Like gold medal?
I think that might be one in Tamaran. Do we have a gold medal one? Tamaran looks at you and he just winks. You're like, we have that kind of flower.
Nice. Yeah. I'll take some of that flour, and I gotta get my hair redone too.
Well, okay, we can take that. Go upstairs, 3 doors down, and then just sit there for a while. Someone will get to you.
It's a lot of 3 doors.
Okay.
I just need to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, get this now.
To the left, 3 doors down, and to the right.
Okay. Once I get to 3 doors down.
So we're going to the same. We're just right across from each other.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna go in the ladies' room.
Why?
So we can plan.
Oh, I guess.
Literally just following you.
I actually understood and heard the directions of how to get to where I need to go.
Okay, now that I've effectively split the party,
We made Dave split the party.
you see Jonathan sitting in a chair at the top of a flight of stairs, waiting for someone to come get him. And the door next to him opens, and you see a large Swedish man go, "Woohoo! We are here to do your hair now."
Make some applause.
And he just grabs Lil John by the shoulder and pulls him into the room. Valencia walks into the girls' room, and soon after, Torban is quickly hustling himself in after her. There are several stalls. Oddly, one urinal. You think that this dragon has kind of like a really fucked up concept of
Can Valencia make a perception to see if anyone else is in the bathroom?
Sure.
Or in the water facility?
I also make that perception check.
So, 13.
16.
So, Valencia, you do a quick pass under and look at the stalls to make sure there are feet. Torban, you just like literally put your hands on top of the stall and just kind of pop your head over, looking down.
Stepping on my back.
Because I didn't roll a stealth check. I just rolled anybody here?
There's no one else in the room.
Thank God.
Perfect.
Yep.
Might have had to punch someone.
Brother, if anyone comes in and you get caught, I am not bailing you out again.
Oh, that's fine. I take one of my arrows and I jam it between the floor and door so that I've literally like kind of makeshift locked this door with pressure fit.
You got it.
All right. What's the plan? How do we get out of here?
It's in one of the stalls,
Oh,
right? I would think so.
That's what
Yeah.
I said.
Okay, so you said there's 4 stalls.
Yeah.
You take these 2, I take these 2.
wait. So what's in one of the stalls?
The door.
Roll an intelligence.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Roll an intelligence.
Oh, yeah, intelligence is an actual stat, not a skill. Shit. 20 unnatural.
You remember specifically Tyr saying that it was in one of the stalls in the basement?
But I don't know what it is, because I wasn't paying attention.
No, but you know that whatever you're looking for is not in a bathroom stall on the main floor.
Torban recalls Tyr saying this, but still doesn't understand what that has to do with Valencia and I, because in Torban's mind, I'm just looking for get out of the city, get away from Big Mount.
So we're looking in the stalls, feeling Valencia is looking in 2 of the stalls, the 2 that she did not tell her brother to look in. Just feeling around the walls, seeing if there's any like loose bricks or anything that might be a switch or lever.
Yep.
My perception roll is a 6. I literally just shove the door open and go, nothing here. Shove the door open. Nothing
Can I
here.
hear this, that he's just doing that?
Oh, 100%. It's super vibes. Just slamming doors.
Torban, actually look. Don't just open a door and say it's good.
Okay, but these aren't doors to the outside where we get to go back home.
We aren't supposed to be doing that right now. We have a task at hand.
Like a money task.
It might turn into one. It's our freedom that we're trying to buy for.
Freedom is walking away into the field and punching people who stop us.
And do you know how often that gets us caught?
I know a lot. It's pretty cool. All right.
You're the noisy one, Fester Cam always said. I am not.
Literally rolled a 6 again. I'd like to roll a deception to make it seem like I'm trying to look.
Can I do a counteract?
What did you get?
That one.
If anything, it sounds like he's doing it louder.
He's just flushing the toilet.
While you're staring at me, I just push one of the doors again, but I'm still looking at you. It's just one of these push, staring you right in the eyes. There's nothing there.
I want. I really want to. Can I just smack my brother upside the head?
Yeah.
Yes, siblings be siblings.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna smack Torban upside the head.
She smacks you upside the head.
I take it, because that's our relationship.
Torban, get out. Wait outside.
Like a thing. You said there's a thing.
Yes, I said there's a thing. We are looking for a door to go to find some shoemaker or something like that.
Okay, ladies' room or men's room?
But they didn't say, they just said a stall.
Ah, fine. Rip.
You remember they said a basement stall.
Basement stall.
You remember that that's what Tyr said.
Not bathroom stall?
No, just basement stall.
Oh, I don't have
Do
that.
you know that as a basement stall? Did you mishear and you thought that he said bathroom stall?
I just remember stall.
Oh, Val. So unless these toilets lead downstairs, which I'm sure they do in some roundabout way, but I'm not taking that route, we need to go to the basement.
Fine, let's go to the basement. At least I was looking, though.
Well, at least I was listening, though.
This will make a good team.
I removed the arrow from the door, and we head back to the foyer.
You just see River in a chair knitting. And he just sees you. He's like, "Oh, you guys, you done with the bathroom, eh? I don't remember where Tyr said the thing was, but we should go look."
Basement.
Let's go to the basement. Gather the others, and we'll meet you there.
They went to go get like haircuts. And,
Yeah, go gather the others.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
You just let them do what they want? These are criminals.
We don't have time to wait around for them to become pretty. It's gonna take a while.
What if-
Millennia.
Yeah, what if they were to like kill somebody while you're not watching them? Literally, criminals. You just let criminals go do what they want.
Okay, well, there's the. Excuse me, Drake. Can you help me? I need to go to the basement. Which way is the basement? And the Drake says, just go down that hall, down the stairs to the stairs. That's where all the spa rooms are, my love.
Down the stairs to the stairs.
Yeah, down the stairs to the stairs that lead to the spa.
Yep, down the stairs to the stairs that lead downstairs.
And you just see the Drake kind of lean over to a giant tube that's sticking up out of the floor, and just take a big breath, and then just blow steam into this pipe for like 5 minutes straight. And you just hear like this huge rattling throughout the whole spa as steam is just being shot into every corner of it. River sits back down and starts like making.
Is that really what he does?
It's not his job to figure this out. It's his job.
I know.
to
I'm
make
gonna
sure.
grab him by the scruff of his collar.
Look, I have a kid, and the little guy needs socks.
And guess what? You're supposed to be helping us. Get the others and meet us downstairs.
All right. I'll go find the bird.
Should I run an intimidation to make sure he does
No,
it?
he's going.
I'm pretty sure he's intimidated. He's intimidated by every woman that he's ever met.
Tyr, you walk into a room and there is just a gnome with a giant pitcher of like steaming water and like a really nice brush. And the gnome says, "Hi, how you doing? You need a nice bath?"
Yeah, but first I'm looking for the saunas. I'm looking.
Oh, the spots are downstairs. Yeah. And he just walks up and pours the water all over your head. You can get down the stairs through the back entrance over here. It'll be quick. And he just starts like brushing you like really hard, probably like too hard. And I'm like, this is my second day.
Ow!
And he just like keeps brushing you, and like feathers are coming out with the brushing. And he turns around and goes over to a little like pool and like scoops more water. And he just points to the door. He's like, the spa's over there when we're done here, and just keeps like pouring water. It's like that scene from Fantasia where Mickey's just dumping the buckets of water.
Is he waterboarding you?
Probably.
And after a few moments, the door opens and River's standing there with like a little footy sock. And he's like, "Hey, Val and Torban think they found something. If you want to, it looks like you're comfortable."
River, I'm just gonna jump up on his shoulder and then go there and point him to the.
I've heard of a drowned rat, but a drowned owl.
You just shut up and go.
And after a few moments, John, you're kicked out of Jonathan, you're kicked out of the stylist's room. What kind of hairstyle did they give you?
Dreadlocks.
Nice. Yes, classic. Thorn, you get into your room, and you just see a half-orc just like cracking his knuckles, just like it's like, "Came here for a rub. I'll give you a rub. Come here, little guy."
Yeah.
And he just picks you up with one hand and plops you down in a chair, and gets like a huge like cup of lotion and just kind of like shoves it on his hand and just starts like rubbing you down, and it's like one of those really hard massages.
I'm literally in full armor.
He's still going, and you hear kind of crunches as he's just like putting massive amounts of pressure on your armor, and he's just like getting behind your ears, so it actually kind of feels good, but at the same time, like his thumbs are getting closer and closer together, and your skull's still in the way.
I think I'm good. I think I'm done.
I got some hot stones. Let me go get the hot stones. And you just see him pick up like a boulder, and it's literally, you can just see his hands smoking as he's holding it.
Yeah, I think.
And he's just like, you just stand still, little dude. I'll get you right now. No. It's okay. And then the door opens, and Fat Hill is there, and he's got a second little sock. He's got 2 socks now and a wet bird on his shoulder. And he's like, hey, excuse me, sir. I need the little dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Val and Torban, I think they thought they found some stuff. So if you want to just come with me. And he just scoops you up in his little hand and puts you on his other shoulder. So on one shoulder, he's just got a soaked bird. And then the other one, he's just got like...
greased up.
Just a greased up rat.
Can he hold that much weight? Because he has armor.
He's probably weighs like 30 pounds, and he probably weighs like 10.
Okay. And Fat Hill has his own weight to carry.
Yeah, he's
It's a very small percentage of his weight.
he's like, this. It's gonna help me with my baby carrying arms. The little buggers get heavy after a while, and eventually he meets up with Val and Torban near the stairs to the basement. I got everybody, and little Jonathan has walked back down as well. There, I've unseparated the party.
Okay. So we're all... So can you describe the area that we walk into in the basement?
Yeah, so you walk into this massive, like tiled area with big marble columns spread out. It looks like someone has taken a cavern and just like put tile on the floor and propped up the ceiling with marble pillars. And you see random benches and stuff where you see people lounging in towels. And then you see kind of a couple of rooms off to one side, and you see numbers on each of the rooms, and they look like they have like the burning rocks. So they look like they're just individual saunas or like small group saunas.
Oh, that you would like pour
Yeah, that
water.
you would pour the water into.
Can Valencia make perception that to see if there's a room that is not steaming, like it's not active?
Sure. Because of all the steam, though, you will have a penalty.
16.
So you have a 14. So you can see there's less steam coming out of the left side of the room.
How many doors are on the left
There
side?
are 4.
Okay. So can we walk up to each door and just see which one actually has steam coming out of the bottom?
Sure. Who's taking the first door?
I'll kick a first door.
No
I'm
one
just-
said to kick it.
Listen.
I'm sitting on somebody's shoulder. I really can't do anything.
River's walking over, and he's getting pants knitted at this point.
Finish the socks. I need some hands.
Are you saying that you're going to kick the door?
Yeah, kick the door.
Wait, are you verbally saying it?
Can you see underneath
No.
these doors? Is there like
A little
foot?
bit.
Okay.
It's more there's like a 2/3 door, so there's like space on the top that you can see through. To
You
let the
guys
steam
can
out.
literally just like hold us and like.
I'm gonna just literally while I'm on River's shoulders, just poof up.
Just
quick,
like a
kinda
jump?
Jump.
Okay, roll athletics.
6.
Okay, you're still super soaked and your wings are not working well, so you like try to launch yourself off with as much power as you can manage, and you instead just draw blood, and as you like try to take off and immediately thud back down on River's shoulder.
I was imagining he forgets to let go with his feet.
And you just hear River just, no, we're good, that's okay. You didn't mean to do that, I think. And he just walks up to the first door and he knocks on it and says, excuse me, is anyone in there? Just let us know. And you guys all see steam coming from up top, and you just hear a half orchestra, Occupado!
Okay. Valencia goes up to the third door.
Okay. Roll perception.
Did we cover what happened when I kicked the first one?
Oh, I forgot you kicked the first one. We'll say you kicked the
I
second.
got a 1, not natural though.
Okay. That makes some worse.
You have a negative?
I have a -1 to my perception, yes.
You're a rogue. How do you have a -1 to your perception?
That's gonna be rough.
Because I have a low wisdom. That's why I said I was an impulsive character.
Yeah.
sense.
Okay. You can't tell if the steam's coming from this room or not. Torban, you kick the second door. Unfortunately, you kick it in, and it's a swing out. So then nothing happens. You just hurt your foot. Take 1d4 damage.
I'm going to contest that with a strength check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just break the door.
20 not natural.
Okay. You're kicking a large wooden door that is built to keep steam in, and has been sitting. So it is literally like as thick and solid a door as possible. I'm going to say the DC was 25, and take 1d4 of damage, please.
3 damage for my foot.
Okay. You fuck up your foot real bad.
Yeah,
You will now be rolling all dexterity at a disadvantage.
Okay.
It's almost like we're in a bathhouse.
So,
Like in Roman times where it's all marble and doors.
being a level 1 rogue, that now puts my life total at 7.
Oh, that's
I'm
actually
surprised it's
not
that
really
high.
good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
You added a lot to Constitution, didn't you?
I've had characters get fucked in the past, so I made sure my Constitution had a +2 modifier, yes.
I can't imagine who you're talking about.
So we did doors 1, 2, and 3 so far.
Yes.
Yeah. I walk up to door 4 and I just attempt to open it.
It's locked, and you hear small voices. Hi, excuse me, I'm in here.
Is it a lady or a fella?
None of your business.
Well, see, I'm just saying, ladies tend to like my company.
Is that a persuasion that you're gonna roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, with roll at disadvantage. You're
That
blindly.
is creepy as all hell.
I
Christ.
will do nat 20 on both of them.
Well, that's not great. So it's, yeah, it was a 5.
Can you please leave me alone?
Did you hear that?
Oh, what? Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's through a door.
You're alone?
And
You
River
want some company?
River just kind of is like, not today, Jonathan. Not let's leave her alone. You tried to kick in the second door. That didn't work.
Did anybody,
I'm
did
gonna
anybody
fly-
say anything?
In the second room.
I'm gonna
Okay, let's go back over the doors, guys.
First one?
Who-
Oh, no,
1 and 4 are occupied.
Well, no.
1 and 4 are
Yes.
occupied.
So then 2, it was just kicked open, but no one said anything.
It wasn't kicked open. He
It
just
was kicked,
it.
and nothing was
Oh.
said.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Third,
no idea.
Yeah,
There's just steam coming out of. There's just steam,
Yes.
and I don't know a thing.
yeah.
I go, I climbed off of Fat Hill, and I climb down and I gesture to the second door, like it's the second door that he kicked, that I'm gesturing like, this is how you open doors.
And you open it and it's empty.
Great.
Do you tell us?
Torban, and this is how you get into doors.
Open door number 3.
So River cracks open the door number 3, and you see a very nonplussed dwarf in like full like accounting outfit behind a desk and some papers, and he's just got like a little imp with a fan fanning him constantly. Can I help you?
Yes, we're here to speak with the Quadrille. Who? I have a
Where'd you learn that name, Sonny?
from the bartender over at the brothel.
Facetious. Put his name on the list. We'll murder him later.
Good.
So you came here looking For what?
Have a business proposition.
What
Would like
could
to
the
hire-
motley crew of the 6 of you do for me?
No, it's not what we can do for you. It's we need help getting out of the city.
Are you gonna roll a persuasion?
Hey, there's not a lockdown on the city. You can just leave at one of the gates.
Yeah, well, we're being eyeballed by.
Actually, I think the bird's got a point. I kind of want to get out of the city too. Out of the city would be great.
Torban, let's be real.
Ah!
From an assassin to a whatever your guild may be.
I am an accountant, and well, that's the sum of what I am.
Well, it's hard to be an assassin if you tell people you're an assassin.
Not really, that's how you get hired. And besides, he's an accountant for a secret society. Like, he's gonna tell anybody.
I would prefer you not just announce that to the world.
Well, we're in a basement.
It's a fucking sauna. You literally like turn around. There's like a dozen people in the sauna.
Can we close the door behind us?
I would like it very much if you did.
I wasn't actually saying that to him, but that works.
Yeah, so everyone steps into the sauna, and whoever's the last closes the door. And you can see that there's no steam getting in here. It's just very warm. So, tell me right now why I shouldn't have the lot of you killed.
I'm a mouse.
I'd like to see.
So that'll be an easy murder.
We're not enemies of the Quadrille.
Yeah.
You've said nothing to convince me otherwise. You know about me, and yet you've brought me nothing, and you've asked for a safe passage out the city.
Can Valencia present the gold?
You're giving me a single gold piece.
I'm sorry, I would have had 5, but people got a little drinky at the bar.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had nothing to drink while I was there.
Wait, I got this.
No, you just washed your hands in expensive alcohol.
I also offer my 5 copper.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone right quick to give me a reason not to murder the lot of you. Right now.
We have a job to kill a king.
You have a job to off King Draconis.
Well, I couldn't do it alone, could I?
Hey, who gave you the contract?
Who didn't give us the contract?
It's a personal vendetta
He's
against
not-
our parent. Well, sorry, I will roll. Damn it, I shouldn't. Fuck. Man.
I'll roll a deception.
No, I can roll. I will roll a persuasion gladly, actually.
No, you're rolling a deception because you're lying.
This is a lie.
I can roll that even gladlier.
Gladly.
Gladlier. So I got an 9.
Okay. Facetious? It's really hard to do in this accent. I picked the wrong name. Add their names to the murder list. Can I have your name, little owl boy? What's your name?
Oh, Valencia's gonna roll an intimidation.
I like how the accountant says he's going to murder us.
15 for the intimidation.
Alright, lass. You may have to threaten me.
I've rolled 4 6s tonight. I step up right next to her to try to also intimidate, but all I have is a shepherd's crook.
Alright, lass. You don't need to be, stepping towards me. Call off your husband.
He's my brother.
That's somehow worse. Alright. Look. You're obviously a bunch of wingbats. Not a brain between the 6 of you.
I'm gonna attempt a persuasion.
Okay, this should work out.
Did you hear any of this?
Does he even know
Let's see
anything?
if I heard it. I might have heard some of it. Persuasion 14.
Okay, what's your persuade?
I say, hey boss, you ever had crunk juice?
No, can't say I have.
I'm just gonna let you know. You get us out of here. Maybe? It's just whatever was on me.
Yeah, I would imagine you would probably.
Probably.
At least one
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm gonna give it to him and be like, boss, try this. You like it. You help us out. And then we can get you some more.
Like a barrel.
See, we're trying to figure out who blew up my my distillery, where we make this.
Alright. I'm gonna try this. If it's poison, me and Pierre will take that list and you'll be dead within a day. He takes a sip. You see just like pure elation across his face. He's like, you can make more of this.
When I get my warehouse back.
Alright. I buy that from you. You look like the type. What are these fools doing with you? Because you got 2 elves. I haven't seen them any before.
Not really elves.
We are an
you're,
elvish race.
you're technically
I'm
elves,
kidding.
and there haven't been elves on this planet for about 500 years.
Honestly, I don't know these people at all. But they're like kind of
Family to you?
no.
Look,
We've
I'll
been
take the credit.
we've been thrown together by fate. It's not the best persuasion ever. It's only an 11.
He just shakes his head. He's like, look, lad, I'll take the drink. You 6 scamper off. I'll tell you where you can go to meet the quadrille. Fuck, that's a hard word to say.
Yeah.
A reminder, no more Scottish accents. I'll give you the location to the start. Look, and he pulls out this medallion, and it's got 4 concentric silver circles all linked to each other. And he's like, if you take this entrance in the sewer about 2 blocks from here, you go in the sewer, and you keep going through that sewer, and you see a door marked with this, go down there. They're recruiting. Maybe you can find someone who will get you out to the city and help the little lad here with his liquor problems.
Okay, I hope somebody else heard that.
Yes.
Because I just heard somebody's gonna help lick me.
He's like, does anyone here know this crossroad right here? And Fat Hill, he's like, excuse me, sir, I happen to be the local of the group.
He's the nerd.
Okay. And he points at a map that's been on his desk, and he just like, right here, this is the entrance. You go here, and I'm done with you now.
Okay. We leave.
Right, look it off. We're ending it for the night.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Morons of Madness. We would greatly appreciate if every one of our wonderful listeners could go to our social media pages and give us a like and follow. Every like, follow, share, and download helps us get out there and get ears on what we're doing. Please also leave us a review on iTunes and Facebook. All links in the description below. We have started a Patreon page. If you have the ability to become a patron, we ask that you do so. We have some big plans for our new podcast and even dipping our toes into the waters of audio drama and short films. With your support, we will have the ability to get new and improved equipment, as well as increase the production value of everything we do. You can become a patron by going to patreon.com/morons of madness. By becoming a patron, you will receive a personal video from us. You will receive early access to everything we do, and you could even receive our unedited, unadulterated episodes.